What's going on, people? So, no topic of discussion for this Periscope. This is purely just questions. I'm about to train in like 15 minutes. I've got things to drink, which is my pre-pump hydration product. So, you get to ask whatever the hell you want right now. I'll wait. I have no idea whether this will be appealing to anybody. This is actually a test run. You know, as I like to say often, everything is a test. So we will see if this garners any kind of positive response with people actually asking to want. People actually asking to want questions and nothing else. Brother man, how's it going? So you can ask whatever the hell you like. It's like the Twitter AMAs. Open for questions, people. Current struggles? Getting my website vision sorted out, what I'm going to do with it, what's going to offer. Trying to focus on which book I am working on right now, since I'm very good at creating content for several, but trying to prioritize just one is a struggle, as you said. So, that. Last 4 weeks to burn fat, simple and effective strategies. Andrea, God, you did... Stop eating. Okay, I'm gonna say stop eating. This low, my dear, low carb it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that you know that I know that you know. Low carb it, high protein. High protein, moderate fat diet. Exercise a lot. It's not gonna be permanent fat loss, but it will work in the short term. Exercise a lot. Cut your calories down. Don't starve yourself, but low. Operate in a deficit, and then just keep doing that. It's not glamorous. So low carb dieting plus exercise plus doing whatever cardio you can manage. It's simple and it's kind of tiring, but at the same time, it's most effective and it works. So, how to strengthen ankles? Calf raises. Calf raises and walking barefoot. That simple. Bodyweight calf raises at that. And do the bodyweight calf raises barefoot as well if you're going to do them. You are the man. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, with 4 weeks, I mean, you can actually lose significant fat in 4 weeks. It's just, like I say often, it's fast, it's impermanent. If you can get to the gym 6 days a week, hypothetically, while dieting at the same time, you'll drop body fat off pretty readily. You just have to hope on vacation that, it's a vacation, so you're probably gonna, indulge. Is there any scenario where muscle building occurs without a calorie surplus? Yeah, actually a lot. If you're overweight, you can build muscle in a calorie deficit because your body can draw upon your excess fat stores. If you are, this wouldn't apply to most of you. If you're on anabolic steroids, you also can build muscle in a calorie deficit because you're hormonally juiced up, beyond that of a normal person. If you're already lean and you are, already dieting and trying to lose fat, are you going to build muscle at the same time? No, probably not. I train 7 out of 7 days. I don't take rest days. That's fine. Rest days are not, how should I say this? Rest days are not overrated. You need time to recover. That said, if you can recover from a lot of training and you enjoy training, there's nothing wrong with training every day. I've made that recommendation to train every day. That doesn't mean lift every day, but to do something physical every day, that's good. That's awesome. Do it while you can. As you get older, that's probably not going to be the case. I only have anabolic chicken. I think all chicken with hormones is probably anabolic. I mean, food in general is anabolic. I'm going bald. How do I get hair like yours? You don't. Genetics. Going bald is entirely genetics. There's nothing really to be done about that. I lucked out on the genetic lottery, as you might call it. What else you got, people? Yes, no, maybe so. Are chiropractors beneficial? They can be. The only chiros I recommend are Gonstead chiropractors, since they are much more highly trained. If you don't go see a Gonstead practitioner, it's very hit or miss. Thoughts on cereal plus protein? Thoughts regarding what? It's cereal. My girlfriend followed your advice to eat less and she lost weight. Crazy, right? Yeah, that's amazing how that works. My girlfriend ate in a calorie deficit and her weight went down. That's astounding. I needed you 40 years ago. Sorry, my man. Women with tiny dogs, no. This is a personal policy I have. I do not date women that have tiny dogs. Nothing against tiny dogs or women that own them, but yeah, in regards to my own experience with women, it is a red flag of many other issues. Do you intermittently fast? No, I do not. I calorie cycle, but I don't intermittent fast. You watch boxing, bro? Very, very occasionally. Standing ab roll, best way to get there. A kneeling ab roll. That's just a progression, man. There's nothing fancy about that. Your criteria for dating women. You like GGG. Again, Indigo Vulcan? Yeah, I love him. Criteria for dating women. I see a woman I find attractive, and I talk to her, and then I try to see her again. That's it. I don't have I have criteria for who I'll be in a relationship with. I have criteria for, if she is uninteresting, I'm not going to try to take her out. But as far as there being a criteria for, dating in itself, enjoy everything, enjoy everyone, get to know people. I don't overcomplicate that. Yeah, I mean, in the fact of the matter, I actually have probably a very long list of standards and expectations, but trying to articulate all of those, that'd be a little bit pedantic. Women like Dana Loesch, what about her? How do you manage multiple women's bra? Well, you have to lay down what kind of man you are, your expectations, and how you deal with all of them. Are you talking about dating multiple women, or just that you date women and that you have women that you date? Trying to maintain, I guess, girlfriend relationships with multiple women is going to be disaster. I just missed all the questions you just asked. You look native. Mexican Jew. I did heavy squats this morning, woke up sore, had to walk to uni. So, soreness means you did something. Good. What kind of women do you date? Interesting question. You guys have been asking that a lot lately. Wrist to elbow pain while lifting is hurting my rep counts. Technique. How are you lifting? Are you lifting asymmetrically, uneven? Are your elbows off, shoulders off, wrists off? Is alignment off? That could be a whole horde of issues, honestly. Could be the exercises themselves. Maybe you're doing the wrong things. What made you get into health and fitness? Used to be overweight? No, never. I've been fit and physical my entire life. I got into health and fitness because at the time, over almost 10 years ago, I was highly injured. And the ballet career I wanted to have was basically dead in the water. So I was personal training because it seemed like a fun thing to do, and I kept doing it, and I've been doing it ever since. It was entirely accidental. There was no intentionality to it. I need to fix my shoulder, makes my back look arched. That's your back of and themselves, of and in itself. If your shoulders are round forward, your whole spine's probably crooked. Dowel straps, are they good? Using what, like lifting straps? Yeah, they work excellent. What did you injure? A bunch of things. Broke my foot, injured hip pretty badly, tore hamstring tendon off, so it was a compilation of injuries. My arms get tired faster than my abs doing, knee raises. Get your arms stronger. Get your back stronger. That simple. Seriously, that simple. Or, alternatively, you could use hanging ab straps. If women's emotional outbursts are directed at you, how do you remain calm? You remain calm. Why do you have to react negatively? You tell me. You don't put stock in stuff that is manipulated, you put stock in yourself. Not sure what you mean. What's your preferred position for the single dumbbell row? I kneel on the flat bench. I don't do it kneeling on the bench. I have people do it staggered stance and much more upright. I'm not very fond at all of the bench version. It's a crooked position that doesn't really put the lat into an optimal pulling position. What's your favorite sport? Don't particularly have one. I suppose you'd say this, MMA, boxing. That's about it. Am working on it. Yeah, I mean, gentlemen, this goes for all of you. The idea of, women are emotional, no shit. No shit, women are emotional. Women are going to react. Women will say things to upset you. No shit, really. That's fucking obvious. The nature of men and women is that you have two polarities. You have two diametric opposites. They're supposed to balance each other out. Whether you're going to react to a woman, that is upon you how you react. It's not upon her. So, if a girl's, I guess, upset, your girl's upset, she's, well, I don't know, yelling at you, she's pissed off, you feel uncomfortable, you have to be calm. You are the stabilizing energy. You have to be calm. You don't feel stable internally? Fuck it, get over it. Get well. You have to live out what you want to be. All these one questions are because of that prolific thread. That thread took off. I was surprised, since I literally typed that up while I was eating chicken and rice at a Waba Grill. So, yeah, interesting. I never quite know what's going to hit. Our Ranger's deed mate. Not sure what you mean. A large 9 is elite, bro. A large 9 does work. It works if you want to take it. Not necessary, but it does work. It's a pump product, for those of you who don't know. I should probably record, I suppose I should record perhaps a male-female dynamic podcast. For posterity's sake. And that might be a chapter in, well, maybe not this book I'm working on today, but another book. How can I attract girls at 16 years old? Well, at that age, you've got it easy, since you're attracting teenage girls, and they're pretty easy to attract. So, be attractive physically, be fit, be confident, how do you stand out from your peers? Well, most 16-year-old boys are fucking insecure and slur their words. So, be able to talk, fake confidence if you don't have confidence, and always be at ease. The secret to being comfortable with women is that you always have to be at ease. Men that are nervous, men that are anxious, anxiety, men that get insecure, men that show their insecurity, women don't like you because you're destabilizing. You are vastly, vastly, vastly sexually, mentally, physically unappealing. A man that is calm, that is sturdy, that appears calm, that interacts with women and is calm at all times and can laugh and listen and is fun to be around, women are always attracted to that. Why? Because you enhance the experience of living. That's easy. Facts. Yes, that is facts. That's why I don't think much is written about game. How do you get women? What is game? I'm not of that mindset. Obviously, it's not something I talk about. If there's a secret I found to being around women, getting along with women, having relationships, etc., it's what I just said. You have to be calm. How do you be calm? To be calm as a man, you have to be calm with yourself. How do you be calm with yourself? You have to have a clarity of identity and purpose. All those things together. That's why women like confident men, because that man, he has himself together. It's not just what he is to her, it is what he is to him. That's kind of the secret, like I said yesterday, the first impression. What is a first impression? What people think of you? No, it's what they think of you, of how you think of yourself. Arsene, I'm not saying that right, Arsene Wenger? No idea who that is. 2 more minutes. Makes sense? Good. Wise words? Hopefully. Hopefully. Why is he prioritize physical time-bound goal? That's a good way of phrasing it. That's a very good way of phrasing it. Time-bound. All things that are worth doing are bound by time. 35 plus women find me attractive. Good for you, I guess. How can I project my voice louder? You have to talk. You have to talk. Rule number 1 in manhood, don't be a pussy. Yeah, that's fair to say. Yeah, that is fair to say. Everyone hates cowards. Best body position for the rear deltoid fly. There is no one best. It depends on what part you're trying to target. You could do that leaning over, a bent over rear delt fly. You could do that on a bench, angled about 45 degrees, 30 degrees. You could do that upright with a machine. Each of those positions are going to target it a little bit differently. There's going to be a little bit different of a stretch reflex. So, yeah, all those together. It kind of depends on what would be the criteria for that. It's going to depend upon your height and shoulder structure, honestly. And then if you've ever done the movement before. Why whenever I grow a little beard, I get beard rough, I can't fix it? Meaning what? That you can't grow a beard? I'm not sure what the question is. Dandruff. Shampoo and hygiene, dude. Shampoo and hygiene. Not something I can speak to. I've never had dandruff, so don't really know what the particularities of that would be. Dandruff shampoo, perhaps? Oh, that's what the fucker meant with the beard. Oh, okay. How do you get dandruff with a beard? I mean, don't you wash it every day? I don't know. Again, hygiene, I guess. Food for bulking. Same foods you eat for anything. Protein, rice, eggs, chicken, fish, beef, peanut butter. Healthy, olive oil. Eat all of those. Eat a lot of them. You need better beard, skincare, bro. Lush, Origins, beard oil. Yeah, maybe he does need that, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty basic with my hygiene. I use soap. I wash my hair once a week with a shampoo that comes in a green bottle. I guess I've always had pretty good skin. Again, not my area of expertise at all. I'm not really sure how guys manage to fuck that up so much, honestly. Anything else, ladies and gentlemen? Anything else? This shit is great. Thanks, bro. Okay, wait, someone asked the question. I apologize for missing questions, guys. Someone asked the question, how do you make your voice louder? You have to practice speaking to people. Just literally practice. This is practice for me. This is why I do this, because it forces me to project, and I have to speak very clearly. Tips on meditation. There's a lot of different areas of meditation. There's a lot of different ways to do it. Where do you come up with most of your thoughts? Life experience. To answer that real fast, how do I come up with the things I think of? Life experience. Life experience, reading, people I've known. I live a lot. I try to maximize my living. Speaking to meditation, though, in a nutshell, that could be anything can be meditative. Meditation is generally speaking, you're trying to calm yourself in some fashion or another and clear out your head. So there's many different forms of meditation. Just find something that appeals to you. There's no right or wrong way to do it. How many deadlift sets is okay? Depends on how heavy you're deadlifting. What was your turning point in life? Being in jail. I said that before. Being in jail. That forced me to grow up. Not that I was a better man afterwards and had figured out my shit and fully sorted myself out, but that's when I realized that what I do and what I was, how I live my life, that there's gravity and consequence. And I've still made many mistakes since then, but I have the knowledge to improve myself. What's your best book? What recommendation? Good book, Shantar. Read that. Basics of a healthy diet. Carbs, protein, fat, in adequate amounts. Healthy sources, whole food sources. Have you done hypnotherapy? No. Are you still doing that small class group meetup? Not until next year. Right now, I'm training full-time, and I'll be doing that for the foreseeable future, but it's Nutcracker season, and I have rehearsal, and ballet is the higher priority, honestly. So, no meetup, or no training meetup this year. 6-day split versus 3-day full body split. They both can work, it just depends. I weigh 180, deadlift 200 pounds. You just need to keep doing fucking basic 5x5 training. You should be deadlifting like 360. So, keep getting stronger, progressive overload. You're a total beginner phase. There's no right, wrong with sets, reps. 5 sets of 5, keep doing that for as long as you need to. If that's too much, then go down to 3 sets of 5. Thoughts on gym etiquette, do's and don'ts? I'm not going to answer that, not because it's a bad question, but that's literally it's so many things. I mean, gym environment's like anywhere else. Be respectful of people. Pick up your shit. I'm answering it after I said I wouldn't. Be respectful of people, pick up your shit, focus, don't fucking waste time on, sitting on shit, machines, wasting time on a bench, etc. Get in and get out, get done. Strong list 5x5, what do you think? Fuck that fucking question. I'm not mad at you, but goddamn, it's always it comes up. I have a podcast on this and an article. Some of you guys know. It's like, the 5x5 question. It's like the get girls question. How do we get girls? Yeah, 5x5. It is overrated, not because it's bad, but because it is an incomplete picture of how training actually works. Do you ever encounter performance anxiety with your ballet? No. I don't. I fucking love to perform. I love to be in front of people. It gives me the absolute peak of confidence. If you put me in front of a body of people, a room of people, a crowd, anything, I will fucking 100x my personality to an unprecedented level. It's godlike. I cannot even begin to describe it to you. I got fucking passionate about that. So that's why performance anxiety, or I guess public speaking anxiety, having to get up in front of people in general, I have no idea what that even feels like. I've never felt it in my life. So I can't, it's a fear that I know, 90% of people have, public speaking or, I guess, public performance. I can't relate to it at all. I can understand it conceptually, but I've never felt it. Podcast app. My podcast, or who are we talking about? My podcast is on iTunes and SoundCloud. Art of Health. I don't like to be in front of people. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I love to be in front of people. I love it. Even when I was a quiet kid and shy, I still love to be in front of people. What do you think about marijuana? I neither endorse nor recommend. Bodyweight training, 3 sets, last step to failure, if you want to. Bodyweight training is more so just practice. You don't need to go to failure at doing bodyweight training, if you want to. But there's no massive advantage to it. I totally said 2 minutes, and then it's been like 5. Advice for 24-year-old stacking capital. Last question. This is a good question. No degree, a few streams of revenue, overall under 50K. Keep stacking, keep building. Worked all the basics, warehouse, restaurants, etc. Fuck restaurants. Yeah, dude, if you're 24, you got multiple streams of income coming in, you're trying to build that, just keep stacking them up. You got to play the long game on this. Building multiple income streams sounds sexy. If each stream takes a year, and, takes a year, and then, year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 10, maybe in year 10, now you've got, let's say hypothetical, like 190 coming in, etc. Then you can start building, you can start investing in bigger things. There's no cheat code to that. You might get lucky and hit upon something that, skyrockets, but overall, long game approach, that mindset, that mentality of the process. If you go from 24 to 34, and in 10 years, you manage to build up, let's say $1 million in income, or $1 million in revenue stream, and then you've reinvested that, you're doing fucking awesome. You're ahead of 99% of people. Introverts want to be in front of people too, limited by anxiety. Yeah, I suppose so. Like I said, there's certain parts of my personality that I'm an extreme outlier, so I don't try to speak about certain things for that reason. I guess, the fear of, overcoming performance being one of them. Don't have a lot to offer there. It's a confidence game. Everything in life is a confidence game. You can get your confidence to a level where you are energized by the possibility of failure, you're probably going to do pretty good. So, feels far away, but I realize that's an illusion. It's not far away. 10 years goes by fast. Another good one, my man. Good info. Thanks, bro. Valuable assets or money in the bank? Both. Both. You want to have it all in that regard. You want to have it all. Anything else, lads? You're welcome, dude. All right, I'm going to go train. I'm hyped up right now. Talk to you all again. Adios, brothers and ladies.